This channel man, yes, sir. As they come,
Just turn there, where they face here.
Where they face like this. Line them like this.
Don't take their faces. Don't take their faces. Hey, bring them, don't waste our time.
They are not.
They line up here. There's somewhere they are. Okay, you face the building. Don't face the building. Don't face the camera. Face the car. There are 8. No, let it be there. Let God not take it. Then keep distance away. What about the mic here? Who is arranging here?
Virtually on every major I don't know if that has been banned. If it has been banned, what measure of enforcement they will? We know that the police itself, right? While this is also commendable, is this one of what's going to be?
Though intelligence-led operations and diligent investigations, the force has successfully uncovered this criminal network, effected arrests, recovered exhibits, and initiated disciplinary actions as well as criminal proceedings against those found culpable. In the first case, which is the case of conspiracy, armed robbery, and kidnapping involving 7 police officers, 3 suspects are in custody. They are AP number 21108, Inspector Anyaniyi Jalili, age 44 years. AP number 334201, Inspector Durojaye Francis, male, 44 years of age. And AP number 356880, Inspector Olayemi Titus, age 45. Exhibits recovered from this case include 3 Toyota Sienna Space buses, 7,338,800 naira only, and the facts of the case are as follows. It's a case that deals with a very serious incident of criminal conspiracy, armed robbery, kidnapping, and extortion involving 7 police officers attached to Zone 16 headquarters in Egua, Bayelsa State. The case was reported on 3rd February 2026 by one Festus Saturday, who alleged that he was unlawfully intercepted, abducted, and robbed by armed police officers operating under the guise of stop and search duties along Ibo Eche Road, Port Harcourt in Rivers State. Investigation reveals that on 3rd November 2025, the victim, while in company of his cousin in his Lexus RX 350 Jeep, was stopped by a 6-man police team operating a Toyota Sienna bus. Although no incriminating item was found during the search, the officers allegedly detained and assaulted the complainant, forced him to unlock his mobile phones, thereby gain access to his banking and cryptocurrency applications. The officers subsequently abducted the complainant and his cousin to an unknown location, where they forcefully transferred a sum of 4,500,000 naira only from his OPay account and 1,742 United States dollars from his cryptocurrency wallet. Investigation established that the total amount unlawfully obtained from the victims amounted to 7,338,800 naira. Upon receipt of complaint, investigation commenced, which led to the arrest of the following suspects. 1. Inspector Anyanehi Jalili, age 47 to age 44. Inspector Duro Jaye Francis, age 44. And Inspector Olayemi Titus, age 45. The suspect admitted to operating an illegal patrol and extortion syndicate alongside 3 other officers now at large, but they've been identified to be AP number 305615, Inspector Awele Agbogu Mel, now at large. AP number 378381, Inspector Prosper Agoto Mel, and force number 357539, Corporal Favor Nwochukwu Mel. Exhibits recovered include 3 Toyota Sienna buses used for the illegal operations, and a total of 7,338,800 naira were recovered from the suspects. Further investigation established that the suspects were armed with AK-47 rifles during their operations and had engaged in similar criminal activities against several unsuspecting citizens within Rivers State using same modus operandi. Consequently, a prima facie case of conspiracy, armed robbery, and kidnapping has been established against the suspects. The arrested officers are currently undergoing disciplinary procedure and will be charged to court of competent jurisdiction accordingly, while efforts are being intensified to apprehend the fleeing suspects. In the second case, which is similar in nature, it's a case of conspiracy, armed robbery, kidnapping, stealing and extortion involving dismissed police personnel. 5 suspects are in custody, namely AP number 304883, Inspector John Okoy Mel, 35 years of age. AP number 305575, Inspector Eyibo Asukwo Mel, age 41 years of age. AP number 386735, Inspector Odo Edipmon Mel, age 38 years of age. AP number 334605, Inspector Bright Nwachukwu Mel, age 43. AP number 357282, Inspector Anele Kechukwu Mel, age 36. And the facts of the case are as follows: that this case relates to a series of criminal acts involving conspiracy, armed robbery, kidnapping, stealing, extortion, and official corruption perpetrated by 7 police personnel attached to the Department of Operations, Rivers State Police Command, Port Harcourt. The matter arose from petitions submitted to the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 16, Headquarters, Yenegua, by the Behind Bars Human Rights Foundation, on behalf of multiple victims who alleged that they were unlawfully abducted, assaulted, and extorted, and dispossessed of their valuables by armed policemen operating under the guise of official patrol duties. Findings reveals that the suspects, while armed and operating in minibuses within Port Harcourt and its environment, routinely intercepted unsuspecting citizens during illegal stop-and-search operations. In the process, forcefully seized their phones, coerced them into revealing banking details and PIN numbers, and unlawfully transfer funds from their bank and cryptocurrency accounts. Further findings established that on separate occasions between September 2025 and January 2026, the syndicate abducted victims from various locations within Rivers State, transported them to isolated locations, assaulted them, and forcefully extorted huge sums of money and valuables from them. One of the victims, Mr. Felix Favor, on 30th September 2025, was dispossessed of 4,000 United States dollars from his cryptocurrency wallet and 940,000 naira from his bank account after being abducted at gunpoint along Aba Port Harcourt Road in Port Harcourt. Another victim, Mr. Okpara Ocha David Ogochukwu, on 2nd of December 2025, was abducted and extorted of 1,300,000 naira, while his gold jewelries and wristwatch valued at over 6 million were stolen by the suspects. Similarly, another victim, Mr. John Godstime, on the 26th day of January 2026, was abducted along NTA Road, Port Harcourt, assaulted and dispossessed of 1,500,000 naira after the suspect forcefully obtained his ATM details and PIN number. Investigation further revealed that the suspects presented themselves as operatives of Zone 16 headquarters, Yenagua, during their criminal operation in order to intimidate victims and evade suspicion. The following officers were identified, arrested in connection with the offenses. 1. AP number 304883, Inspector John Okoy, male, 35 years of age. 2. AP number 305575, Inspector Eibo Asukwo, male, age 41. 3. AP number 386735, Inspector Odo Ndibon, M, 38 years of age. And AP number 334605, Inspector Bright Mwachuku, age 43 years of age. And 5. AP number 357283, Inspector Anele Ikechuku, age 36. Investigation also established that the suspects operated a criminal syndicate while attached to the Department of Operations Patrol Team, River State Command. The officers admitted during interrogation to have routinely collected unlawful returns from members of the public and drug dealers during patrol operations. Findings also revealed supervisory failures and complicit by certain superior police officers who failed to enforce directives prohibiting the use of minibuses for patrol operations, thereby enabling the criminal activities of the syndicate. Consequently, the 5 officers were subjected to room proceedings and have been dismissed from the Nigerian police force. A prima facie case of conspiracy, armed robbery, kidnapping, official corruption and extortion has been established against the dismissed officers, while the case file has been forwarded to DPP for prosecution. The Nigerian police force wishes to assure members of the public that the actions of these dismissed officers do not represent the values, ethics, and professional standard of the force. The institution remains committed to accountability, discipline, transparency, and protection of citizens' rights. The force, under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police Olatunji Rilwan Disu, PAC Daga NPN, remains resolute in identifying, investigating, and purging those who betray their oath of office, regardless of rank or position. We encourage citizens to continue reporting all cases of misconduct, abuse of office, and human rights violation through appropriate complaint channels. The Nigerian Police Force reiterates its commitment to restoring public confidence and ensuring that policing remains firmly rooted in professionalism adherence to the rule of law, and service to the nation. Thank you. To my left, you can see the suspects.
So some set of police stopped me along the road. They were doing stop and search. So when they stopped me, I now stopped and they told me that they want to search my vehicle. I said, okay, no problem. I allowed them to search my car. After searching, they asked me who owned the car. I told them I'm the owner of the car. So they were like, how did I get the car? I told them I'm a business person, that I own the car. So they now told me that they want to see my shop. But I told them I'm a business person, I own a shop, a phone accessory shop. So they were like, they want to see it. So it was then I now opened my phone for them to see it. So on that process, when I opened the phone, they now went straight to my bank account, my bank app. So when they checked my bank app, they discovered that there's some money there in my account, about 7.5 million. So immediately that night, they kidnapped me. They took me to Eche along Ichokocho Road, as if you're going to Imo State. So when we got there, they now used an electric shock on my head. They started shocking me on my head about 25 times, bust my head. They beat me, bust my head. So after they now took me to Egrita Road by Airport Road. It was there they now transferred all the money that was in my account. They also took my car, my Lexus Jeep. They took my car. So after the whole operation has been done, they now took me to Eneka by Sobas, where they parked my car, and then gave me my key, and then they zoom off. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm glad, and I want to thank the Nigerian police for the good job they did.
The men behind me are inspectors of the Nigerian police force, specifically from the Rivers Police Command and the zone in Bayelsa. Up until not very long ago, they used to be enforcers of the law. Now, they have been arrested as breakers of the same law. They are charged with kidnapping, armed robbery, conspiracy, and extortion. The Force PRO has said that orderly room trials have been instituted against them. 8 of them are now in custody, while 3 are on the run. But one thing is clear: the Inspector General of Police has said he's going to be cracking down on corruption within the police force. And clearly, in Rivers State, that message is being taken seriously, as the Rivers Police Command appears to be at the forefront of the crusade against the abuse of power by men of the Nigerian police force. From the Rivers Police Command, Charles Oporum, Channels Television News.